In the beginning, and God, darkness to light, to light. Let there be a light, a light blazed through the ancient dark. The heavens roared with glory, as the morning stars sang the first refrain. Let there be light. The seas and mountains took their place. The Father's voice commanded, and the waters bowed. The earth obeyed, and God saw that it was good. And God saw that it was good. On the second day he parted sky from sea, firmament above the waters held in place. On the third the dry land rose from the deep, and grass and trees and every growing thing burst forth in green and gold and emerald praise. On the fourth the sun and moon took their throne. Stars unnumbered filled the velvet night. The sun to govern day, the moon to rule the evening, and every constellation hung by his delight. Let there be light, and light blazed through the ancient dark. Heavens roared with glory as the morning stars sang their first refrain. Let there be light. The fish filled every sea, the birds took flight across the sky. The beasts of earth ran wild and free, and God saw that it was good. And it was very good. And it was very good. Then on the sixth day, the crown of all creation, God knelt down in the dust of his own making. Then with hands that flung the stars across the sky, he formed a man from earth and clay. Let us make man in our image, after our likeness, to walk with us in paradise. He breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, the Spirit's kiss. And man became a living soul, the image of his Maker. Let there be love from Adam's side. A bride was born, bone of his bone, flesh of his flesh, to make one in Eden's morn. Let there be rest. Let there be rest. On the seventh day the Father smiled, his work complete, his people home, walking with him in paradise. And God saw everything he had made, and behold, it was very good. 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 In the cool of the day, in the garden of delight, where the tree of life stands tall and green, and no tears have ever been, the Creator walks with those he loves in perfect peace, in perfect trust. Holy, holy, holy is the God who made us from the dust. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. And it was good. It was very good.
Nor the serpent was more subtle,
more subtle than any beast.
Yea, hath God said, the question coiled around her heart, ye shall not surely die. The oldest lie beneath the tree, she stood before the knowledge of good and evil, where the fruit hung low and fair, pleasant to the eyes, desired to make one wise. And the voice said, ye shall be as gods.
But he was with her, silent in the shadow. When she reached, when she tasted, when she turned and gave to him, and their eyes were opened.
Oh, what have we done?
They knew they were naked.
Cover us, fig leaves sown with shaking hands.
But they could not hide the shame. The voice of the Lord God walking in the garden in the cool of the day. Adam, where art thou?
He hid among the trees, afraid, for he was naked.
The woman whom thou gavest, blame upon his lips like poison.
The serpent beguiled me, her voice broke on the words, but the damage had been done, the covenant lay shattered at their feet.
Then the serpent heard his sentence, upon thy belly shalt thou go, dust shalt thou eat all the days of thy life, and war was declared between the seed. And I will put enmity between thy seed and her seed. It shall bruise thy head, and thou shalt bruise his heel.
In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children, in sorrow thou shalt eat of the ground. Thorns and thistles shall it bring forth, for cursed it is the ground for thy sake. In the sweat of thy face shalt thou eat bread till thou return unto the ground. For dust thou art, and unto dust shalt thou return. Dust thou art, unto dust. They heard the sound of tearing, God's own hands upon the sacrifice, coats of skins to cover shame, blood spilled to hide their nakedness.
Then the Lord God said,
Behold, the man is become as one of us, to know good and evil.
and now, lest he put forth his hand, and take also of the tree of life, and eat and live forever.
He drove out the man.
So he drove out the man from the garden of delight, and at the east of Eden he placed the cherubims.
A flaming sword which turned every way to keep the way to the tree of life. The gates are closing.
The gates are closing.
The sword is turning every way. The sword is turning every way.
East of Eden, now there they walk, where thorns grow from cursed ground, where sweat and sorrow mark their days, and death waits in the dust.
What have I done?
We were naked,
And we knew,
but we
but sure we shall surely die.
the flaming sword, turning every way, turning every and in process of time, it came to pass. Two brothers born of dust and shame brought their offerings to the flame. Abel's lamb, the firstlings of his flock, Cain's fruit from cursed thorny rock. The smoke rose up from Abel's stone, but Cain's fell heavy, scorned, alone. And God had respect unto one, not two. And Cain's countenance fell. What would he do? Why art thou wroth? Why is thy countenance fallen? If thou dost it well, shalt thou not be accepted. But sin lieth at the door, and its desire is unto thee, and thou shalt rule over it. But the door stood open wide, and rage walks through instead. Let us go into the field. And Cain rose up against Abel, his brother, and slew him. The first blood spilled on cursed ground, brothers had no mercy found. Stone struck bone and breath fell still. The first murder, Cain's will. What hast thou done? What hast thou done? What hast thou done? Where is Abel thy brother? The voice of God cut through the air, but Cain replied with lying tongue, I know not. Am I my brother's keeper? But the Lord said, what hast thou done? The voice of thy brother's blood cries unto me from the ground. And now art thou cursed from the earth, which hath opened her mouth to receive thy brother's blood from thy hand. When thou tillest the ground, it shall not yield her strength unto thee. Fugitive and a vagabond shalt thou be in the earth. My punishment is greater than I can bear. Driven out from the face of the earth, hidden from the face of God, a fugitive, a vagabond, wandering where the ground is cursed. Everyone that findeth me shall slay me. But the Lord set a mark upon Cain, a brand of mercy and of shame. And Cain went out from the presence of the Lord, and dwelt in the land of Nod on the east of Eden, the land of wanderers.
the ground. Brother's blood, brother's sound. The first grave dug by human hand, the first exile from promised land.
Am I my brother's keeper?
Keeper, keeper,
The voice of thy brother's blood
crieth, crieth
from the ground.
from the ground.
And God saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually. And it repented the Lord that he had made man on the earth, and it grieved him at his heart. The earth was corrupt before God. The earth was filled with violence, and God looked upon the earth, and behold, it was corrupt. The end of all flesh has come before me, but Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord. Noah was a just man, perfect in his generations. Noah walked with God. Make thee an ark of gopher wood. Pitch it within and without with pitch. For behold, I, even I, do bring a flood of waters upon the earth, to destroy all flesh, wherein is the breath of life. But with thee will I establish my covenant. The fountains of the great deep were broken up. The windows of heaven were opened. And the rain was upon the earth 40 days and 40 nights. The waters prevailed, the waters increased greatly upon the earth. All the high hills under the whole heaven were covered. And all flesh died that moved upon the earth. Every living substance was destroyed. And Noah only remained alive, and they that were with him in the ark. And God remembered Noah, and God made a wind to pass over the earth, and the waters assuaged. And Noah opened the window of the ark which he had made. He sent forth a raven which went to and fro until the waters were dried up. Also he sent forth a dove from him to see if the waters were abated. But the dove found no rest for the sole of her foot, and she returned unto him into the ark. And he stayed yet other 7 days, and again he sent forth the dove. And the dove came into him in the evening, and lo, in her mouth was an olive leaf plucked off. So Noah knew that the waters were abated from off the earth.
And Noah went forth from the ark, and Noah built an altar unto the Lord, and offered burnt offerings on the altars.
And the Lord smelled a sweet savor. And the Lord said in his heart,
I will not again curse the ground any more for man's sake.
neither will I again smite any more everything living as I have done. And God said, I do set my bow in the cloud, and it shall be for a token of a covenant between me and the earth. When I bring a cloud over the earth, the bow shall be seen in the cloud, and I will remember my covenant, which is between me and you and every living creature of all flesh.
And the whole flesh shall no more become a flood to destroy all flesh.
A dog sought the end cry, and I will look upright, and I will remember everlasting covenant. It win God, and every living creature of all flesh that is upon the earth.
Great is upon me thine.
Make thee an ark of gopher wood, pitch it within and without with pitch. For behold, I, even I, do bring a flood of waters upon the earth, to destroy all flesh wherein is the breath of life. But with thee will I establish my covenant.
When I was one speech, the whole earth one people, we journeyed from the east. From the east, we found a plain in Shinar. Come, let us make brick, burn them thoroughly, brick for stone, slime for mortar. Brick upon brick upon brick, higher, 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 stone by stone by stone. Build, build, build. Toto, let us build a city, a tower, whose top may reach unto heaven, unto heaven. Brick higher, build, climb. Brick higher, build, climb. Let us make us a name. Let us make us a name, lest we be scattered abroad upon the face of the whole earth. We are one people, we have one language. Nothing will be restrained from us, which we have imagined to do. Reach unto heaven, make us a name, never be scattered. We shall not What are you saying? I cannot understand. The words they change. What? Babel, confusion, speech, confounded, scatter, where? Who? Money, no, thus, where, why, The Lord came down. Behold, the people is one, was. The Lord said, go to, let us go down, confound their language, that they may not understand one another's speech.
city abandoned, the tower unfinished.
Scattered abroad upon the face of all the earth.
The Lord scattered them. Babel, because the Lord did there confound the language of all the earth, scattered abroad from thence. The whole earth, when